Jesus is beautiful. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick, it's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about Jesus is beautiful, man. Know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. Jesus is the most beautiful man in the entire existence, bro. Jesus is the most beautiful man in the entire cosmos, in the entire galaxy, in the entire multiverse. I'm trying to tell you what I'm knowing, bro. You know what I'm saying? These dudes out here be claiming that they gangster, but they afraid to tell you that Jesus is beautiful. Preposterous, man. These people is unsanctified mindsets, bro. You know what I'm saying? Try to tell you what I'm knowing. Jesus is the most beautiful man of all time, bro. Since Genesis to Revelation. Hey, bro, Jesus the most beautiful man since Genesis. Jesus the most beautiful man since Revelation. I'm trying to tell you what I'm knowing, bro. And I actually had this, I saw this image to whereas, you know what I'm saying, Jesus was holding this person in his hands, you know what I'm saying? Jesus was holding this person in his hands. And this person looked as though they was done with life, bro. They looked like they was just going through so much pain. They had this look on their face like they was in so much pain. They were just tired of life, bro. You know what I'm saying? It be like that sometime, man. It be like that. But as Jesus was holding this person in his hands, Jesus was like, you know what I'm saying? Looking at this person, you know what I'm saying? Jesus was looking at this person's face as they are, you know what I'm saying, in so much pain, as though they are. That person was mad, bro. That person was like, bruh, I don't know what God was putting that person through or what things that person was going through in their life. That person was mad as hell, bruh. That person was tired of life. And Jesus was holding them, you know what I'm saying? Jesus was holding that person in his hands. And as Jesus is holding that person in his hands, he's looking at this person's face and he's smiling, bro. So I'm like, bro, Jesus is smiling. This person is hurting. This person look like they done with life. They tired for real, man. And that person tired of hell, bro. They don't even want to be here. Man, that person went through so much stuff. They don't even want to be here, bro. But Jesus is looking at that person and just smiling at them, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm like, Jesus, why are you smiling, bro? Like, things is real out here, bro. Things is critical out here. We on 1 HP, bro. You smiling like, Jesus, I'm not mad that you're smiling, but why are you smiling at me, though? Like, I'm hurting right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad that you're smiling. That's awesome. But, like, you're smiling looking at my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hurting, bro. I'm tired of life. I'm hurting right now, bro. And Jesus is just smiling with his peace. He just smiling at this person with, it's like he's not even mad at this person. It's like he loved this person, man. I'm like, wait, hold on. You smiling at me. I have no problems with you smiling, Lord. But you smiling at me, I'm going through a lot of things right now. You know, I'm going through so much. Man, I'm tired. I'm frustrated, bro. You be putting us through all these trials and storms of life. It feels as though God always has a reason on why you gotta endure so much torment. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got another reason why I'm sending another storm your way. I got another reason why I gotta make you stronger. I got another reason why I'm putting you through all this torment. And that's how it feels to us. To us, it feels like, damn, we're getting tormented out here, Lord. That's how it feels like. If we keep it real, it feels like God has these endless reasons on why we're going through so much torment down here, right? That's what it feels like sometimes. I'm like, Lord, bro, how many reasons do you have? How many reasons do you have in your loadout on why we gotta keep being tormented and suffering out here, bro? Lord, we need a break. We're not Superman now. Yeah, we need a break. But it's like Jesus was just smiling at this person, man. That person was looking mad, bro. And that image really showed me something. It's like, bro, you could be hurting in the most pain. You could just be frustrated, bro, just done. I'm like, God, bro, I'm sick of this suffering, bro. I'm sick of this pain, bro. I'm sick of it, bro. And then Jesus just holds you in his hands and is just smiling at you. I'm like, Lord, you do understand what's going on is critical out here, man. Like, I'm telling you, he's the most beautiful man of all times. Like, bro, he still love you and he still care about you. Even when you're frustrated, bro. Even when you're tired of life, bro. He still love you. Even when you're tired and you feel frightened. He still love you for real. I'm like, dang, I thought you didn't forget about us. Jesus, I thought you done forgot about us down here, man. We thought you done gave up already, man. I don't know, man. You know, you say you'll never leave or forsake us, but it feel like you done forsaken us for the last 10 business years. That's how it feel like sometimes. The way we go through things down here, bro, we could feel like you done left us years ago, bro. Years ago, bro. You know what I'm saying? But try and let you know, bro, Jesus is the most beautiful man of all time, bro. Like, his presence, his love, bro. He cares, bro. He really is a kind man, bro. Know what I'm saying? I once made this quote, and y'all could, if y'all want to check out my quotes, you could go on my website. I have a page on my website that's called Quotes. That's the name of the page on my website. But there's this quote that I did like a long time ago. It said, watch out for the kind man in the midst of in the midst of your storm. I can't speak. Watch out for the kind man in the midst of your... Why am I not speaking? Watch out for the kind man in the midst of your... Hey, bro, we're going to have to see that stuttering on Judgment Day. It's interrupting the message of the gospel. I'm going to be there, bro. I'm going to grab my chair, my popcorn. On Judgment Day, we're going to see that stuttering getting judged, bro. Interrupting the message of the gospel. How dare you, bro? You know what I'm saying? Let's do that one more time. Watch out for the kind man in the midst of your storm, bro. And that kind man is Jesus, bro. I'm trying to tell you, you could be going through like a storm of life. You know, I say keep a lookout for that kind man, bro, in the midst of your storm, bro. Jesus is the kind man, bro. You could be going through the worst storm of life, bro. Like, damn, bro. Then you're going to see that kind man, bro, in the midst of your storm, bro. That's Jesus, bro. I'm telling you, he going to reach out his hand when nobody else will reach out his hand, bro. Know what I'm saying? You going through a storm of life, man. Family will turn on you. People will turn on you. Some friends will turn on you, bro. You're going to see Jesus. Watch out for the kind man in the midst of your storm, bro. You're going to see that kind man be like, hey, going to reach out his hand, be like, I got you, bro. He's smiling at you. You hurting, you in pain, you're frustrated from the storm of life, and he's smiling at you. I'm like, what? Why are you smiling at me right now, bro? I'm going through it. Why are you smiling at me, Lord? I'm going through it. See, I'm telling you, bro, we're going to have to see this car honking. It's interrupting the message of the God. You see what I'm trying to tell you, bro? The cars are starting to honk in the background in the middle of the message, bro. And we're going to have to see them car horns on Judgment Day. I'm going to sit. I'm going to take a seat, and God is going to judge all those horns that's interrupting the message, bro. I'm not playing with these horns, bro. The cars is honking, bro. The car is interrupting the message of the gospel. How dare you interrupt the message of the gospel, bro? Hey, bro, you're resisting the message of the gospel. Hey, bro, stop resisting the gospel now. Trying to tell you, bro, Jesus is the most beautiful man of all time. Of all time, bro. Any grown woman and any grown man, any real man, bro, would tell you, bro, hey, Jesus is the most beautiful man of all time, bro. Know what I'm saying? Any man who's not scared, bro, is going to tell you what it is, but Jesus is the most beautiful man of all time. Any woman who's not afraid, bro, any woman who's not afraid is going to tell you, hey, bro, Jesus is the most beautiful man of all time, bro. Know what I'm saying? You got to not be afraid, though. Like, these people say they gangster, but they afraid to show their love for God, bro. They afraid to show their love for Jesus, but yet they claim they gangster. But yet they are afraid to show their love for the Lord, bro. They're afraid to compliment the Lord. You are afraid to compliment the Lord, but yet you are a gangster? You know what I'm saying? Come on, that's a contradiction. That's a hyperbole right there. Wait, what that stuff in the chemistry class that was teaching it? That's a hyperbolic anomaly right there. I'm trying to tell you what I'm knowing, bro. Hey, bro, Jesus, the most beautiful man in the solar system, bro, in the galaxy, in the nebula, everywhere, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Know what I'm saying? Only person more beautiful than Jesus, bro, is the Father, man. It's the God the Father, bro. It goes, bro, God the Father is the most beautiful in existence of all time. God the Father is the most beautiful person ever existed. You look at his face, you're going to be stunned for the next 2 business millennia, bro. You look at God the Father's face, you're going to be stunned for the next 2 business millennia, bro. That's the only person more beautiful than Jesus. After the Father, it's Jesus right there. Jesus the most beautiful right there. Is the second most beautiful in the multiverse. I'm trying to tell you what I'm knowing, man. Peace.